All right, we are going to show to see if the square root of x squared is equal to x by using our calculator. So to go about doing this, you would want to plug in the square root of x squared into the calculator. Let's go ahead and clear that. Second square root of x squared. Now if we check out this graph, let's go ahead and zoom fit to zoom up to a nice spot. And so we can see that we have this V or check looking shape here from the square root of x squared. Now, if this is a true equality, the graph should look the same. So what we can do is go back here and plug in the other side of the equation, x. Now graph this without changing your window. You shouldn't have to change your window. You should be able to see the same graph from the same window. We graph it, and we see that it doesn't look the same. We don't have this other part of the graph that extends out this direction here. So it's fair enough to say, based upon this graph, that this is false, that these are not equal. Okay, now let's go ahead and check out something else. Oh, come on. We'll just type it over again. Is the square root of x squared equal to the absolute value of x. So we can see that if you remember that the square root of x squared looked like this. Now let's go ahead and check out the other side of the equation for this new problem and see if it's true. So we can see, let's go ahead and put a question mark, that's what we're trying to check, that if we replace this with the absolute value of x, remember absolute value, you can go to math, go over right to num, and you can see that abs is right there. Hit enter at abs. And now this represents absolute value. Whatever you put inside the parentheses is inside the absolute value, which is why we put an x inside. We just want to check the absolute value of x. And let's go ahead and graph this without changing the window again. We shouldn't need to change the window. And we have the same shape as what we had for the square root of x squared. So based upon what's inside this window, it's fair enough to say that this is true. All right, so this is just a quick introduction on how to do this on your calculator to check to see if the equality is true. And this is common, a common sort of practice when you have a expression and you simplify the expression, or if you have a function and you simplify the function, and you want to check to see if your end result is actually equal to what you started with. So, if you have any questions about this process, go ahead and shoot me an email, and we'll see if you guys can apply this to problems throughout the term. All right, thank you.